Hi, welcome to the rare support video for the Crypto Gray Man site. So today we'll be trying to troubleshoot all of the possible issues that you could run into when trying to purchase this Web3 NFT. So this doesn't just apply specifically to this site, but really purchasing any kind of native Web3 NFT. So the very first thing that you'll need to do is make sure that you have the MetaMask extension installed. And more than just installed, you really do need to have the whole thing set up and actually be logged into the MetaMask extension. So a lot of times people will click this connect wallet button, but their password won't actually be in MetaMask. So then there's no way to actually log into MetaMask. So here, if you can see, I'm already logged into MetaMask. I'm also already on the right network, but we'll talk about that in a minute. So basically all I have to do is click this connect wallet button. And what's going to happen is this MetaMask notification is going to come up. And that's how I actually log into this site or really any natively Web3 site. Now, the first thing that can happen that can be kind of frustrating is that you might not actually see the sign request. A lot of people get confused at this first step. So what's supposed to happen is this pop-up comes up, this notification, and this is how you log into the website by clicking sign. But what'll happen a lot of times is you'll see this little MetaMask notification here that says 1. So sometimes that pop-up is totally hidden. That could be because of the browser that you're on, the version of MetaMask that you're using. There's all sorts of strange things that are out of our control that might have this message not pop up for you. So instead, if you see this little 1 here, you can click directly inside of the MetaMask extension and then click sign from there. So I'm going to sign in, and what it's going to do, it's going to log me into the site. So I actually created this account before and put my name in, so it says Garrett, but yours will be a little picture of Elon, and then it will just say your 0x address. So basically, if you can't see the little picture of Elon, then you won't be able to buy one of these because you have to actually be logged into the site first to purchase. So that's the first step, is just logging in correctly. Then the second step is actually purchasing one of these Grayman tokens. So if I click this Mint with Matic button here, and I agree to the privacy policy and the terms of use, then I can click the purchase button and purchase the Grayman. Now, another thing that might happen is, say you're on a different network, say you're on the Ethereum network. Well, we should, detect that and then basically help you switch. So if you're on a different network and have never connected to Polygon before, we can help you switch. So specifically what we do is we come in here, and on your behalf, when you agree to switch the network, we basically add Polygon as a network into MetaMask here. And what we do is, by default, we put this RPC URL, which is the official mainnet Matic RPC URL. Now, when there are issues with purchasing the Crypto Grayman, or really purchasing anything on Polygon, it's almost always because of this RPC URL. So this is the way that every single person who buys and sells something with Matic interacts with the network. And if the network is too busy, what happens is it'll fail on you. It'll basically, an API error will occur. And it's because you're trying to submit a transaction through this RPC and the network is clogged or something is going on the Matic blockchain part. Over the last few weeks, it's been particularly tricky to purchase because there's been a lot of network errors and a lot of network issues with Polygon. As of what is this, the end of March, it's not so bad anymore. So you can try to purchase and you shouldn't run into any issues. But if you do, it's most likely this RPC. And a really geeky thing that you could do if you do run into these issues is set a different RPC URL by Googling some other ones that are available. But by default, we basically switch you to the main one, so you shouldn't have any issues there. So now that I'm logged in and I have selected the correct network, see this thing right here, this internal JSON RPC error is exactly what happens sometimes when you try to purchase. It's just basically the API rate limiting you. So I'm just going to ignore that and keep trying to basically come in here. And we can see that I do have enough Matic in the MetaMask to actually make this purchase. So when I click Mint with Matic and I agree and I click purchase, it's going to fire up and it's going to say, okay, the next one in line is number 2735. So before this purchase, there's been 2,735 other NFTs that have minted. So to get this one, all I'm going to do is click confirm. And this is going to automatically set the gas price that it estimates I need to make this transaction successful. Sometimes the network can be really busy, and to guarantee that you actually do have the transaction go through, you can either set the gas to high, or you can go really crazy and set the gas to something like 200 just to make sure that it has enough in there. So now it's 0.07 Matic to actually purchase this. So if I click confirm here, what that's going to do is basically going to send this transaction to the blockchain. And you can see right now it's pending, and then bang, it almost immediately went through, which is awesome. In your case, it might stay pending for quite a while. The block times are about 8 seconds. So hopefully within about 8 seconds, your transaction confirms. But if it doesn't, just, keep checking the MetaMask extension and stay patient until it goes from pending to confirmed. When that happens, then this little pop-up here will happen. It will say, hey, you own number 2735 or whatever number that you purchased. Another cool thing that you can do is you can click in MetaMask here and click on this view on Block Explorer. And what that'll do is it will basically prove and show you, once the Block Explorer updates. Let me try that again. Here we go. Here's a version of buying the token. So if you click View in Block Explorer, you'll see that we really are splitting all of the royalties nicely on chain at the time of purchase. So 70% of the sales are going to Dodara, 20% of the sales are going to the Movement on the Ground charity. And if you check the Block Explorer, you can basically be assured that the royalties are being split correctly. Now, the final and the most fun thing that you can do with your Gray Man is once you purchased it, you can go down to this part of the website here, and you can watch a 45-minute long interview that I did with the artist, with Dodara. So the way to watch that, again, is I'm going to try to log in and basically prove that I own the NFT on the blockchain, and that will unlock the interview for me. And just like any other time, when you try to log in, it might not actually put the pop-up for you, depending on the browser that you're on. You might have to go into the extension, see this little 1 here, and then click sign inside of the extension. But if you sign in, it's basically going to check that you have the credentials to watch this video.
Absolutely.
And then it's going to stream it nicely for you. And you can watch this whole cool interview that I did with Dodara. So I hope that has been helpful and you've learned how to successfully purchase a crypto gray man. If you're still running into any issues, we do have a support channel on our Discord server. So log in and check that out there. But that's pretty much everything that could possibly prevent you from buying one of these. Making sure that you have the MetaMask extension, making sure that you're logged in, making sure you see a picture of Elon. If you do get these RPC errors, just keep trying because it's a Polygon network issue. And then finally, making sure that you have enough Matic to do the purchase. So I hope that was helpful. And we look forward to seeing you in our Discord and looking forward to hanging out with our fellow Graymen. So thanks so much. Bye.